Hello, everybody, and welcome to Magical Monday. My name is Fawny D, and we're going to take a journey with the cards. All the readings are a collective. I do my midnight meditation, and I advise everybody to take some time out to do a meditation daily. And when the cards come out, they come out where they need to come out. If they don't call, they don't need to be there right then. So you'll feel we need to start feeling into things a little bit more. We are all vision right now. We see it, we believe it, but we're not taking it through our senses, the feeling of what's going on and how you feel when it happens. So we have a long way to go. If you're walking through the dark night of the soul, you will always walk through the dark night of the soul. There will always be polarity, negative and positive out there. But when the negative comes out, you've got to remember that that is a learning experience on this earth. And we're all here to become connected and build and take care of our Garden of Eden. So today is 7/14/2025, which is a 21, and it is a 3. So far, most of our readings have been definitely divinely put out there. So let's get started. We are going to start with the Mystic Forest Oracle, and I take them as I get them. So we got a number 40, and it says, "At day's end, rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit." She is resting in the grass with her bare feet and enjoying that day, but she is meditating. She is going within to feel what she needs to feel. Sometimes we don't let out how we feel. We carry it around like a suitcase that we don't want unpacked. We have to start unpacking this stuff because that is going to bring you to the aha moment of why you're here. We've all been asking why. Well, this is the best time you're going to find to learn why. We had a 6 of earth element. I gradually accept the abundance and the earth bestows on me. We have to get nature more. We have to walk away from things that are taking our attention away from the elements and where we're supposed to be at and what we're supposed to be doing. And that's what that's telling you, definitely. 29 is balance we got, and that is a 21. You know, threes are coming like crazy. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring about balance. She is totally balanced with that zebra behind her. She's totally balanced in her own world, in her own life. And I like how her hair is like positive and negative. It's gray and black. She's halfway there. And she's got a sun with energy bursting out, a tattoo on her, and she's turning away a little bit, but she's getting balanced in her own way. When it is your time to do something, you will feel it within. That's why I'm stressing so much that when you feel something, you need to write it down in your dream journal and figure out why it's showing you that. Because there is reasons why our creator, our spirit guides, all of them, our higher self is trying to contact us and the ancestors. So we have to really be ready for this. And I'm seeing a lot of darkness in the cards lately, like dark blues and violets, and like we're embracing dark sometimes. We got on the Mystic Forest Oracle, miracles in the dark. In the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. See, a lot of these cards are showing the illumination of moon. We've got to remember the moon is kind of an illusion, and we've got to figure out what it's trying to tell us and what we need to understand when this card comes out. Cards come out. It's my fur baby's time to take a nap, and they were all outside, so I got to go let them in real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think the temperature down here is like real feel like 110. It was the other day. It's very hot down here. So I try to make the fur babies go out a little bit, but they go out more early morning and later because it's too, me and my husband laid out. It's just too hot right now. Gotta take care of them fur babies, huh? Okay, we got a 1 in Soul Helper Oracle. Re-energize in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. Take rest. It's telling you she's got her back to the woods. Like she just come out of there. She had been doing things with her energy and she needs to re-energize herself. And I think we all need that at some points in our life. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. You are connected with everything. You are part of the greater whole. Your soul cries out for peace, for contact with your true inner nature. Immerse yourself in the natural world, the world that has surrounded you in this life since birth. It is calling you. Give your inner hunter or huntress time to rest. The part of you that is restless and always looking for something, the next big thing, the next adventure. This card indicates that the time has come to take a break. It may also be a test. Listen to the trees. They will speak wisely to you and guide you toward your true potential. Cancel any appointments and arrangements and reflect on where you can really find strength. Give yourself time to love yourself and respect your innermost needs. Once you begin to focus exclusively on following the path of your soul, you will never be powerless again. Every step along this path will bring strength. Respect the decisions of your soul. Your place of birth is a power place for you, not the room or the building in which you were born, but rather the area and the natural world around you. Someone born and raised in the mountains will never feel at home on a plain as they do in the hills. And the reverse is also true. A secret lies in the place of your origin, your roots. This is where you cannot only access your inner reserves of strength, but also experience the light of the blessings that your great mother once gave you. The natural world that your soul has chosen will always inspire you and mature all your experiences, helping you to make sense of them. So that you can be clear about your deepest desires. There may, of course, be exceptions, but such people will not draw this card. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the bull. The herbal ascension is nutmeg. Healing crystal is the sunstone, and number is 1. And we already know the 3 is a divine, we really know that it is a divine message and it is with us, each one of us. Number 1, let's see, where are we? There you are. Number 1 tells you that you are a magician priestess and that now and then you require solitude in order to fully develop the capabilities within you. You need solitude now, in particular, in order to receive your vision from a spiritual teacher clearly and without compromise. Number 1 promises success and a deep bond of the heart. It will teach you to feel the moment of creation within you. Perceive yourself as a spiritual being. Its energy field is the beginning, the absolute being, sum of all possibilities, and the pure spirit of the subtle world. I have been, that's my focus right now is earthing and sunning and clearing my mind of all the clutter that's always in it. The daily grunt grind of earth is really hard on some people. Some people aren't having a good time on earth. You know, it is Earth school, and some of us don't like school, some of us do. But it's all for us. That's what it is. It's telling us that things will be beautiful if you let them flow. Now, with that being said, I know what other card has to come out because it was one of these, except the earth bestows me. Yeah, and it's re-energized. What this is, the messenger oracle is telling us we are all connected. We always have been. We have let ourselves get disconnected. And as you can see from this picture, right here, interesting. The sun is going down over here. The moon is high over here. Okay. She is in like a thinking process, like trying to take it all in, but you feel alone in it. And then all of a sudden, your helpers come through. As this snake, see, it's got the purple right here. It's shedding its old skin right here. And there's nothing she can do to do that. It's being entwined with golden energy, the butterfly, the freedom, the owl, the wise, the wolf, the hunter, protector, and it's still a purple tail going around. But then you see the purple of the dragon, and he's starting to illuminate gold. He's the purple lavender, which is death of the old, is going to shed, and it's going to be a beautiful, as you can see, golden snake, dragon. I keep saying snake, kind of looks like one. And then you've got the tree of life, where it all comes together, where the purple is one with the gold. And as you see, the gold is coming up to the purple right here. So that is a big message for us because even though we see people and we're like, oh, I could never be intertwined with them. Yeah, you are. We got to remember that all these are messages to say wakey, wakey. And we got to make sure that we are awake when we do this, that we are paying attention to what's around us. And, I wondered why we had got the cards that we did. But, I know now why we did it, why we're getting, in nature. You've got to play with your senses. You've got to play with your eyes, the nose, the smell, the mouth, what it's saying, the chakras that are going on in your body, the energy, the third eye. We have got to learn how to do this as a soul going into the body. So yeah, we went through the body, we're a soul. We've been dealing with all the baloney because we are more higher than that. Your higher power, your higher being is so much more than our 3D plane of existence. And, I think this all the time because my husband says, you're weird sometimes. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. And she is, look at, she's got her arms out like this, and she is embracing. She's embracing the beauty. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. They're your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want that they won't ever want what they're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them, and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being got called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see you really who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when you cross paths. How can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? Question mark. Uh, I took me a while to get through that. That one with the dark night of the soul and trying to find the elements of the wind and the fragrance and the visions and the 3D and the third eye and all of that. All of that. We can't keep pushing ourselves down like we're not important. We are very important. I heard last night that the reason why we are here is because of this time. We decided to come back and go through this evolution. And it's rough. It's rough learning that you feel like there's nobody around you, that understands. I have some friends that understand, and a lot of people don't. And I don't try to force myself on anybody. If they're religious, go ahead. If you're into spiritual, go ahead. Do what you need to do for you. Okay, we got baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. That is a perfect card. And we've got a lot of these mountains where they're not looking at us. They're going in to the new. They're connecting themselves. And she is climbing the mountain. So she knows what to do. And there's another one going up the steps. There's another one. These people are going up because they're taking baby steps up. And your intuition, if you're using it, it will all make sense. You're being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling, to start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because you're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. That's really interesting. I just said that the other night to somebody. Wow. Just let's see, where were we? Our soul is always calling us. I like that. Every moment of every day. The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day, and to take grounded action in the direction of those calls, and whispers. You're being encouraged to start small, bite size, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. This may cause frustration for star seeds who can expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seeds begin to sprout. Uh, this is telling us that our seeds sprouted basically, and we have to take baby steps to make sense of it. It is definitely to remember that you don't need to have it all. Figure out or know exactly where the path is leading. You don't have to know every single step along the way before you set out on your great journey. You just need to take the next step. What's one simple baby step you can take in the direction of your soul's calling? Write that down and think about it in your meditation. Ask our creator to give you the answer within. You're waiting, or your ancestors, or you might see family come through, or a good friend, or your higher power, or any of it. Pay attention. We don't. I asked my friend the other night, have you looked up at the sky lately? It's so crazy. She said, no, I never look up. Uh, my girl, you got to get outside and you got to ground. I say that to everybody, but they really just don't understand. They've got so much chaotic crap going on in their mind that they can't take the 30 minutes to an hour to sit there in 15 minutes to sit there in meditation and clear your mind. I guess that is the hardest thing people get. I I pushed it around a while too because I wasn't sure. I mean, are we ever really sure of what we're doing in this world? We didn't come with instructions. It said, you're going to Earth School, have fun, and let me know how it was when you get back. Okay, here we are. We're in Earth School now. We're here, but Earth School is teaching us to think that we are beautiful in every way, each one of us. And you can't say that, well, you're not like this person and you're not like this person. And no, because I'm me, I'm my person. And a number 4 come out. What if your strangest is actually your brilliance? She has energy coming out. She is talking with her energy to the moon, the crescent moon. She's got her eyes closed, so she is meditating, and the moon is meditating because they are one. And she's trying to decide. Interesting. There is a book over here on the side, and it's got a compass. It's got magic sparks coming out and a compass. And then there's a pen with a book down here, like taking journal. And there's another book over here. It's the knowing, it's the knowledge. It's the things that go bump in the night that we're not sure of. That's what we really need to look into. And I'm with you because I've been on this journey now for, oh my goodness, a long time, since 2011. It's been a long time. Okay. Duality, hidden gem, light and darkness, secret power 444. Interesting. We've got a lot of 4s today. And I was just getting ready to say, yeah, there's a 4 on a day's end. And there was a couple more 4s, I think. But yeah, look into the 444 because it's right here in the secret power. I will too when I get off. I am discovering magic treasure hidden with me. I know it's within me. That's the whole secret. I mean, we see all this stuff, but It's within us because as I'm reading, I can feel it. I can feel it in my heart space. There's something about yourself or your life that you have been judging harshly, a characteristic, perceived flaws, personality type, or secret interests that has become an insecurity, perhaps something that makes you different, something you believe to be a negative in your life. Maybe this thing has caused others to have a negative opinion of you. This has caused you to want to hide or dismiss it. The universe is asking you to reconsider and question this narrative. There is a gem that needs your recognition to shine. Will you polish it, letting it unleash its powers? It has so much to offer and teach you. This weakness you have could actually be your strength. What if it can lead you to a huge awakening? What if this trait that seemingly hinders you actually helps you in much more profound ways? What if you could learn to embrace, accept, and love instead? Only then can you be fully realized and empowered by it. Often, our gifts may be disguised as trash. We may see our blessings as a curse, even though they have so much magic to give to us and others. There is duality in everything. Connect and meditate with the moon above. What your secret treasure is, the moon is a friend for the lonely and misunderstood parts of ourselves. Practice accepting the quirky parts of you that you resist. When you do, they just may lead you to the interesting place, lead you to create unique and fascinating things, lead you to feel more whole than you've ever felt. Almost nothing is more valuable than this. This is worth much more than the opinions of others. That's what it is. It's everybody has an opinion. Well, that lady down there and that guy up there, and yeah, we all have opinions. We're okay with it. We'll get it, but don't go in and hurt someone because you don't agree with their opinions. There's a lot of that, but we don't want to be sticklers and think that we know everything because we don't know everything, people. We really don't. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, yeah, I get it. I know. And it just said go to Intuitive Whisper Oracle. It's there. Probably because this is what we kind of been talking about. Number 4, told you there was a lot of fours. Feel, don't think. I just said something about the feeling. We got to feel into this energy. We just don't want to, you can't think because then you're like, what do? You don't even know. You're just saying energy, kind of energy. How'd you feel? Now you got to ask yourself all these questions to see what it's trying to show you because they do it like in a story and you're supposed to think about. And look at this line. He's just beautifully beaming with the golden light. And the brain, see, he's feeling it. He's not thinking about it. And he's looking at the heart up there. It's a beautiful card. To connect fully to your intuition, you must first stop thinking and instead feel into your body. The mind is a thinking machine designed to analyze the past and predict the future. It is supposed to filter our experiences, but it can often make decisions based on past experiences rather than intuition. It is by feeling back into the body that you can begin to discover what is right for you in the present moment. It's time to let the mind rest and tap into the initiate wisdom, your intuitive whispers that lies deep within you. You will know when you have arrived into feeling, when everything seems clear and unwavered. Find a comfortable seat position and close your eyes. Take 8 rounds of boxing breaths. 4 seconds inhale, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds exhale, 4 seconds holding. Move your awareness to your toes and scan upward through the body, slowly feeling into every part of yourself, inviting the muscles to soften as you do so. From this place of deep relaxation, check in with how your body feels. Let your body respond through feeling. That was a perfect card because we are feeling it. We're starting to experiment. We've got our vision down pretty good. You see something, we'll believe it now. But we're not going within as much. We're kind of out there still. Like, I'm going to judge them. I'm going to say they're this, this, and this. And they're nothing of that. It was my opinion that brought that on. So, yeah, we really need to hold the space and do a lot of grounding because we have a lot of beautiful things coming down our path. We just got to make sure that we're ready for it. And I would say by the cards that have been coming out lately, and I do have 2 readings. I've got the collective reading and I've got an extension of what we need to be looking for. We got the skull, the crystal skull of wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Crystal skulls are said to have been healing tools and wisdom keepers in the ancient civilization of Atlantis and Lemuria. Quartz crystal is known for its capacity to amplify energy and store information. When a crystal is carved into a particular shape, it can bring healing and clarity to what is represented and uncover memories that could be essential to revealing truth. Therefore, crystal skulls are wonderful healing tools that bring clarity to the mind and healing to the headspace. So yeah, that's telling us that we need to release the knowing, the knowledge. We take the knowledge in, don't get rid of it, but we got to feel into it. This card transports us to an energetic space representing the crystal skull consciousness. It delivers high vibrational frequencies into our energy field so that we can experience clear-mindedness. If you have ever felt called to crystal skull or have an interest in them, there's a possibility that you have connected with them in a previous incarnation. They're gateways to clarity and potential. Visualize yourself being transported to the heart of the star and asked to be connected to the crystal skull consciousness. Take time to breathe and receive a direct transmission from these crystal beings. All aspects of your life are becoming clearer at this time. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from to have a more focused path. You may have felt indecisive, but know you are downloading direct guidance from the heart of a source so that you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. Know that downloads often appear as your own inner guidance encouraging you to move forward. The key is to recognize the calmness they bring. This is a time of clarity and connection. Crystal Skull Wisdom is here to bring clarification to what you have been receiving within. In order for you to go through the next phase of your journey to unfold, you must follow the information you have received. You know what you need to do to heal and grow. If you've been asking for a sign that the healing work you have been doing has been successful, trust that this card is the message you have been waiting for. That is something that I have been waiting for in all these readings and conversations that I've had with people. And you can see people wanting to talk to you. And you're not sure at this point, for me, what to say to that person because you don't know where they are in their life. So I usually don't do anything like that. I usually just let them feel into this. Saint Germain, violet flame, alchemy, release the old, make way for the new. Yes, yes, yes. That's 100%. We're going to the new. The Count of Saint Germain was an 18th century European adventurer and alchemist. During his life on Earth, it is said that he rubbed shoulders with some of the most elite members of European society, but his background was shrouded in mystery. He was acknowledged to be a man of miracles because he was a noted alchemist and magician, and apparently never aged. He claimed to be over 500 years old, though most likely this was a joke. He was known for giving public demonstrations of magic illusions and telepathy, and was probably a member of the Krishna order. Rumor has it that even though he moved in highly influential circles, he probably felt like an outsider because he was an intellectual mate child. Thus, from the heavenly was in was rec- realms, he helped those who call on him to find their place in the world. He is also associated with a spiritual energy called the violet flame, which can be invoked to aid transmission. You are in a powerful vortex of transmutation right now and change. The violet flame of transformation is with you, and all that has felt heavy, overwhelming, and dark is beginning to transform into opportunities for growth and freedom. Past dramas and traumas are now being cleared from your energy. And if you are concerned about how to move forward, know that willingness is enough and the universe will take care of the rest. Surrender and release the old and past and all that no longer serves you. In order for the new to enter your life, you must make the energetic space to welcome it in. Know that what has happened to you will never define you, and that you have the ability to surmount all that has held you back. This is a time of alchemy where you take what feels like lead and turns it into gold. Or in your case, health, wealth, and loving connections with others. Uh, yeah, that is a great message to get for the collect. This is all good, but you got to remember what stands out with you the most when we're reading the cards. What cards felt good? Look at those cards because that might be your personal message. Okay. We got the golden future. And I am going to wait. No, I'm not. Okay. I've got two, like I said, two readings over here. One for the now space and what we're looking into. This is 31, which is another four. Illumined Master. Be a spreader of love. There are thousands of I can pronounce this. Illumined Master who have ascended into higher dimension and are now guiding us on Earth. In the golden future, when the veil between the earthly and spiritual realms are thin, they will actually be seen walking amongst the people of this planet. They will be spreaders, spreading pure love that will fully open the hearts of all humans and animals. The flow of love between people will always be tangible. Everyone will feel that they are totally loved and lovable. So they will glow with self-worth, joy, and confidence. For the first time, humans will truly know how to love. They will realize that they belong on earth. In the golden future, everyone will understand and experience true love. When this card of love comes to you, it calls on you to examine the deepest recesses of your heart. Remember that without ego, there is only love. Pull back the veil of illusion from your eyes and see all your actions and those of others with eyes of compassion. View all relationships, situations, and circumstances through a prism of love. Set yourself free through understanding and accepting. Open yourself up and let love flow. Everyone is different. We all have challenges, but love is everywhere. It is unconfined and unrestricted. It dissolves everything. Lord Jesus is now the bringer of cosmic love. He is the spokesman for the intergalactic council, the body that takes decisions for this universe. And your guidance is to call on him. Ask for a boost of cosmic love to flow to earth and to you as an individual. Take a deep breath and feel unconditional love. Burst any locks on your heart. Love yourself and prepare to be a spreader of unconditional love in the new golden age. That is what I'm waiting for. Unconditional love. You know, if you look at love nowadays and look at the beauty, they're all coming together. They're all lighting up at this one. This one is a teacher, I'm thinking. This one is got to be the teacher, and these are the students. And yes, they are coming as one. The hummingbirds are very territorial, and they love sweet sugar water. So is that telling you something? Think about the hummingbird and the birds in the sky. What are they trying to tell you? Everything in this picture, the moon, the birds, the people, the spirits, everything is telling you something in this picture. Look a little deeper if you're not sure, because we are in that age. Okay, now into the real thing. That is kind of like what we're going to be looking at in a reading. When we get these cards in the beginning, it kind of lays out a path of what it's trying to tell us. And we got the Enchanted Map Oracle. Now this is the reading, and we're going to have another special reading after this with Dreams of Gaia. We got a number 55, compass, and there is a frog on it right here, right there. And that compass has got magic coming out of it. As long as you're ornate your compass to true north. Why they keep saying true north? That's kind of strange. I'll look into that. The direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, prosperity, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. Know that spirit is working in your life, so even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your own way. Have faith and trust for your compass with spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost. Even on a starless night, when all seems dark, the compass is basically going to light the way. And I like how they said it'll be in your highest direction. And yeah, it is uncharted waters because, some people don't like to stick their toe in the water if it's all going good. Now with the 50, which is a 5, we got yeah, the moon 18, which is a 9. And these were really interesting cards. Okay, we got the moon. Where are you, you beautiful moon? Oh no, that's it. I'm looking at the wrong one. I've got four of them over here. Okay, well, we're all good. I'm all good in the hood. Okay, so we got an 18, the moon illusion. And let me just say, this card, we all know that a lot of it's illusion, but you are the lobster in this picture. You're looking at the moon, and it's not an illusion to them because they're looking at the moon and they're watching the light. So guess what the lobster is going to do? He's going to slow and steady move between them as they're staring at the moon to not notice the lobster that they would eat. So that lobster, because of the illusion of the moon, they're like in a trance. This one is going to hold its little pictures up high and split right through them and go right to where they need to go. Because you got to be careful with illusions because you might be looking at something and thinking, wow, this is great. I don't think it belongs there. I think it's an illusion. Now, there is a lot of things that are illusions in our world. Okay, we got a number 1. We get the bone collector, and she's got a timer that says 10 minutes to 2 o'clock. She's got a bird cage up here and some skulls and a duck. And look at the power around her. With the bunny, too. It's got a hair and it's got a peacock feather. You are whole and have everything you need within. When the bone collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then set us up to behave a certain way in the future. When faced with a situation similar to the original event, what we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitations. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable, or expect to be criticized. The bone collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is there for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. The awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. That's what I'm kind of saying. When we think of the past, are we thinking of the beautiful times of the past? Or are we thinking of the tragedy of life that was going on in your world? Because she, you know what this reminds me of? I've lost everything, but my energy is going to give me the things that I need in my life. She drew the circle, so she is very secure and has her own stuff there. And look at her, she's smiling. She's very content. I like that. I like the bone collector is a pretty cool card to get. Now, with the bone collector, we got the Page of Cups, and that is imagination. How about that? Enjoy the lighter side of life, allowing yourself time to play and let your imagination run free. She's perfectly aligned in life, and she doesn't need anything at this point. She is bringing the light into her. She is looking within and not out. And she's barefooted, so she is grounding herself. So yeah, that's something, imagination is very important. If you don't have imagination, you could be a bone collector sitting in the desert by yourself, thinking of something, thinking too much. Okay, we got 34, the spark. And this is beautiful because I look at this as it looks like blood, but it's hearts being made through her violin to her wood that's nature and the strings that are metal. She is going to be beautifully playing a tune. You are a clear channel for divine creativity. 34 is a 7. There is a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching the spark turn to a flame and stroking that fire is a gratifying activity. This is a beautiful card. And if you look, there's fairies all down here listening to her play and connecting with the ground of her. And she is got that one special spark that no one else has. And she is bringing it forward. He, she, whatever, they're bringing it forward. That could be a guy. You never know. And this isn't about guy and women. This is about the collective. Now on the 34, we got a 3 of Pentacles, which is a divine. We've had so many divine messages, just can't even count them anymore. With this, it's recognition. See what I just noticed about her? I recognized things in this picture that I wanted to pull out and look at more, which is the hearts look like blood and the fairies and the illuminating light. And she is grounding herself and playing this beautiful wooden harp that is of earth. And she's getting recognition. That's what she needs is recognition. Show off your work and be proud of your achievement. Further success is on the cards. Show off your work and get recognition. We all deserve that because we've all been through a lot. Okay, we got the Dreams of Gaia coming out, and it just came out sparkling. It says, pick me, pick me. Yeah. Now, I do get a feeling when I go for the cards, I get that fluttery feeling, which is telling me from my heart space that, yeah, I'm doing good, girl, and you'll be okay. Okay, now. The first card that came out with this reading was a 11, and it's healing. Right now, I can feel things in my body changing. I feel healing as soon as I got my grip on things, I felt the healing that this card is showing. To be human is to be wounded, a time to connect body, mind, spirit, and soul. Let go of definitions and labels, nurture passion, and seek pleasure. Authenticity, honesty, and laughter. Find the source of a dis-ease and distress. You need to forgive. A lot of us hang on with the not forgiving. We drag it around like a ball and chain because we don't want to release it. We want to tell you how bad it was. Real bad. I'm going to carry it around. I'm going to tell everybody how bad it was because I'm going to keep it alive. Why? It showed you something. You're getting recognition. These are messages for you. And if you have friends, yeah, they're messages for all the collective. But we are unique in our own way, and we do know that. To be human is to be wounded, a time to connect body, mind, spirit, and soul. Let go of definitions and labels. Nurture passion and seek pleasure, authenticity, honesty, and laughter. Find the source of disease and distress. You need to forgive. I wanted to reread that because this is kind of laying out like a diagram of what you need to really pay attention to. And forgiving is really important because if you're still hanging on to somebody that you're not forgiving, it's not good. Do what's necessary to increase well-being. Do not dwell on the unchangeable past. Shift your attention. Do not allow your pain to hurt others. Seek treatment. Do not be afraid. The healing card illustrates our third reason for being. However, it covers healing on several levels and does not necessarily suggest or imply that you are wounded or in need of healing, at least not on a conscious level. A happy, safe, and peaceful life does not always accord us with perfect health and well-being. Every person is vulnerable to dis-ease, whether it manifests in physical, mental, or emotional stress, or as a feeling of emptiness and longing that is born of spiritual nature. Yeah, he's definitely got everything going on. Everything. Look at the frogs. They're looking up at him. And there's another frog right here. He's got 3 frogs. And everything is green and beautiful. He's got the feathers and the snake that has changed. This is where you need to start healing yourself. And you will know how to heal yourself when you start healing yourself and you feel it. Feel notably. We got this, the clarifier for the healing was a 7. And it is the charity, the chariot, the charity. The chariot. Success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, focus. The chariot card is all about overcoming challenges and gaining victory through maintaining control of your surroundings. This perfect control and confidence allows the charioteer to emerge victorious in any situation. You will be able to stay on the chosen path if your decision is firm. Your strongly should be to move forward decisively and have a clearly defined goal. You have a goal. Heal yourself from within. And it's got the white horse and the dark horse. That's positive and negative. You have to go on this path. This is your journey. This is all of our journeys. And it will be a little different. Like somebody else's perception may be completely different than what I just showed you. And that's okay because your perception will help you too if you listen. It always says listen, listen, hear, hear. And yeah, we do need to. The other card we got was for a oh no, wait. Oh, no, it's not clarified. We got the 13, which is another 4, Queen of Air. And I'm just going to say that she has her wise owl there. She's got horns. She's got angel wings as her crown and the dagger that goes down. She also looks blind. Time to be realistic. Be observant. Plan, organize, and determine your course of action. A need for emotional detachment. Be decisive and precise. Choose your words with care, stick to the facts, and don't allow your intellect to alienate. One who may at times seem to be cold and distant, there also time when it is said that she lacks in empathy and compassion. This, however, is not the case. The Queen of Air is not unfeeling. Rather, she is a critical thinker, possessed of a very analytical mind. She relates to others with more ease on an intellectual. Yeah, the observant. Yeah, she's at the level. She is very observant and detached. After years of observing her others, she can see through deception to the truth. She can see how an individual's choices in the past have led them to the present. And she can see patterns of behavior that weave and influence an individual's present. The reason she is often said to be without compassion is because she will offer her observations, irrespective of whether they are welcome or not. Tact and diplomacy are not her strengths, and as a consequence, she can come across as quite stern and hard, but her observations and advice are still offered when the best of intentions. She's got all the best intentions. She said the wind will come. The wind, I'm feeling the wind will come and it will open up for you to see. And the clarifier for the queen was the king. What could be better for a queen than a king? Abundance, prosperity, security, ambitious, safe, kind, protective, businessman, provider, sensual, reliable. The King of Pentacles indicates your involvement in business and streamlining the financial aspects of life right now. Your first priority is stability, both in the future and in the present. Your patience, honesty, kindness, and loyalty will be rewarded. You can get sound financial advice, practical action, and conscious behavior will lead you to success. I feel success for all of us. I feel that we are going to be coming into a lot of things we never knew existed, and we're going to feel the energy from it. And this is a number 9, and it's knowledge. We exist to learn. As we learn to exist, knowledge is power. Has your past educated served you? Do not limit your potential for learning. A time of new study and learning, an opportunity to learn about people in the world. Surround yourself with books and information. Does bias and unfounded prejudice close you to new knowledge? Improve upon the knowledge that you have. Where is your knowledge taking you? Does what you are learning now serve a particular purpose? Create a better future by continuing your studies. Yeah, I agree. We're learning something all the time. And this this looks like gold or something. And his energy is golden. He's got potions and books, and he's got the golden apple right here. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And the third eye's on the tree and watching him because he is learning. If you feel that you need more learning, go do it. You don't have to ask anybody permission or anything. Now the last one we got with the knowledge is a number 11, and it's justice, balance. Justice, karma, consequences, accountability, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause, and effect. The Justice Tarot card appearing in a reading signals that a judgment will be made fairly and according. The decision that you have made in the past will be carefully weighed in fairness. If you have been wrong, the appearance of this card may bring you a sense of justice and relief. On the other hand, if your actions have caused pain to others, this card serves as a warning to take responsibility for your actions and make amends. You can't stay angry forever. And we know that now, that we have to learn, we have to see, we have to smell, we have to taste, and just experiment with things and see where it's taking you. Because right now we are in a stoppage kind of. It's like we had to stop for a moment and recalibrate what's going on in the world and be okay with it. All right. Well, I'm glad you came in on Magical Monday and did some knowledge and perception and thinking with me. And, I love everybody. And may every step in your journey be magical. And just be you.